All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at small forward. And for Memphis, Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jaren Jackson out there with Jock Landale. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Kept alive. Pass to Landale. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
He misses the free throw. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
And he's good on the second. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. From about 19, they get the rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Morant to the middle. Here's Landale. Good D by Duren. Thompson left side. Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham finds Harris. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Harris with some finesse to knock down that little mid-range jumper.
It's Wells on the wing. Jackson against Duren. The turnaround. Jackson can't get it to go.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
That free throw good from Cunningham. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
There's the block.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. And here's Harris. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now Landale. Back to Morant. Thompson pulls it in.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Fires the three. Memphis with a rebound. To the inside. Got a hand on it.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. And rejected. Here's Morant. Outside Wells. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. It's a tie ball game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Cunningham looking it over. Harris left side. Blocked! Robinson against Morant. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Morant missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Harris. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebounding.
No good on the free throw.
Talk about guys who quietly dominate on both ends of the floor. Jaren Jackson Jr., at times, he just makes it look so easy.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. In third, the Grizzlies.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. The three from Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Here's Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Morant looking for an opening from deep. Duren with a rebound.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Down low. Here's Cunningham. Yep, count it.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Back to Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope from 9 feet, and he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Drops in the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Harris. For three, Robinson. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Here's Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And he makes the first. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And Morant drops them both.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Now here's Duren. 33 points last game. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Duren. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Morant with it. Stolen by Thompson. And the Pistons pushing it up now. For 3, here's Harris. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Aldama, the pass to Morant. Back to Aldama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
And the first one at the line is good. A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, 2nd in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason and only to get swept by the Thunder.
Prosper's checked in for Memphis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 7 points. Grizzlies trail by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, Brian.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Detroit. Morant against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. Thompson with some nice D.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
They get it back. Cunningham outside. 4-3. And they get it back. And here's Harris outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Offensive board. 3-pointer. Harris misses. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. He buries it from 3. He has 6.
When Ja's knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
First free throw is good. The Pistons making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. It's both from the stripe. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Aldama. For 3. Thompson pulls it in. And Detroit is shooting about 43% since tip-off. LeVert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw no good.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Holland's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside, Williams. Aldama outside. Lets it go from deep. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
To the wing, right side. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
LeVert passes to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. Money from the wing. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Aldama. The 3. Detroit with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harris with it. Jackson in his pocket. There's Cunningham with a 3. They get it again. Outside for LeVert. Now here's Cunningham. Rebound by Jackson.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
There's the steal. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Green, Holland out there with Caris LeVert. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Jenkins in at the shooting guard position. Williams from long range. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
if they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Holland, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Holland's gotten his first basket of the night. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Williams. Here's Aldama. Hits the trifecta. Aldama's got 5.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Left side, Green. LeVert outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Holland for 3. Williams grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jackson with a screen on Green. Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Green with a screen on Williams. Takes a step back. And stolen by Jackson. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Detroit, second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Jenkins. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Green. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holland, defended by Jackson. Holland can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Fades and shoots. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
You won't see Jackson take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Wide open. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And he drops the first. That one drops. He ties it up. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far, scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Morant against Robinson. Pass to Stewart. Now Cunningham. Aldama grabs the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And here's Jackson. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Holland. Shot to stop the run.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
Conchar, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-4 run. Conchar outside. Jackson with a screen on Robinson. Conchar can't hit. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Duren. Detroit moving the ball around.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness from Cunningham, just searching for the foul. Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Landale. Oh, he tries a three. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Now Stewart, hounded by Morant. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 2.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Landale, the pass to Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Duren finds Robinson. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. And it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Now here's Landale. Stewart defends. Jackson with a screen on Stewart. Clock at 6. Here's Landale. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Detroit leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
And there's that signature rim protection from Jackson Jr., making his presence felt.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Duren with a screen on Morant. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Wells. Landale with a screen. Pass to Jackson. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
The first one falls.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Free throw good from Cunningham.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Landale's checked in. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So it'll be Cade Cunningham shooting. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope, and he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. Cunningham, no good on the free throw.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Morant, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jackson, covered by Duren. And the shot goes. Jackson's got 17 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Harris, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times, and he just gets the job done.
The first free throw is good.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And Harris drops them both. Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over Duren. Jackson can't get it to go. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Cunningham against Jackson. And he's going for the oop here. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Wells, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside from behind the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 20 points.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. 1:44 left in the half. Jackson with a screen on Thompson. And here's Morant outside. Landale. Yep, that one goes. Landale's got his first basket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. The shot no good. Nice D from Landale. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1 to the inside. And Landale gets it to go.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Pass to Harris. It's stolen away. They're running. Here's Morant. And it's Morant. So quick.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Duren. The Grizzlies pull it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First one falls for him. Aldama's checked in for Landale. And he can't hit the second. Pistons trail by 4. Robinson passes to Harris to end the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Harris.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And Harris drops them both.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Outside Morant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
5 ticks left in the first half of this one. Holland for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back after this word.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws. Almost, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so it's Detroit with it. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. On the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Jock Landale is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Memphis leading. Back to Wells. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Jackson with a screen on Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Caldwell-Pope. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Caldwell-Pope's got his third basket on the night right there. Morant against Robinson. Duren with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Cunningham finds Duren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Morant against Thompson. From 12 feet. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Thompson with it. And Wells picks him up defensively.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Morant, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Outside Wells. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Thompson. Outside Wells. 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3 on target from range. Jackson's got 23.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, here's Harris. And again, no good by Detroit.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Landale. Outside Morant. Here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jackson. Robinson defending. From deep, Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Second, Memphis.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Here's Morant following the three-pointer by Detroit. Jackson on the wing. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Duren in the post. Jackson on him. And here is Thompson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Morant against Robinson. Now here's Morant. Tightly guarded. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Thompson passes to Duren. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And he drops it first. So hits one and misses one at the line. Grizzlies lead by 7. And here's Morant outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Morant, the pass to Jackson.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you, he can face you up, he can finish with either hand.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. Good on the second one. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nice game. Strong performance by Jaren Jackson.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Outside Robinson. And here's Harris outside. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
For now, over a decade, Harris has been getting buckets in this league. Another big night for Tobias.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
Thanks to the AT&T connected cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Robinson. Harris left side. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 8 assists in the game.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Jackson, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Back to Landale. Outside Morant. Shoots over Holland. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Detroit has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. For 3, Robinson. It doesn't go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Morant missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Duren. Soft touch off the glass. Duren's got 10 points.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. The rebound by Detroit.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Cunningham against Caldwell Pope. Got it. Cunningham's got 20 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Cunningham against Caldwell Pope. Jackson drawing the double team. Back to Caldwell Pope. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Holland gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Wells. Up top, Jackson. Landale, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Landale, to the paint. Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Robinson. For the tie. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Jackson. And it's rejected. Outside Robinson. Duren, the screen. Robinson passes to Duren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Duren's got 12 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Tobias Harris really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
A line change here for Memphis. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. LeVert comes in for Robinson. And Green is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Williams up top. Over to the left wing. Puts it up from 17. Prosper misses. Detroit has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Harris with it, working on Aldama. 6 to shoot. Harris down low, guarded by Aldama. Harris misses. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Prosper. Down low. Pass to Aldama. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Harris. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To win the cold spell. Holland with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
That one goes in. Harris has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Aldama outside. Over to the wing. Launches it. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Harris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Second, Memphis.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
First free throw is good. Hall's checked in for Memphis. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Williams. To the inside. They need this. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And Detroit making a change here. Green is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Detroit with the ball. 6-point lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. LeVert up top. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. 3-pointer. Stewart connects from downtown. Stewart's got 5 points.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Detroit on top. They lead by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Karis LeVert is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Holland. Then it's Green. And it's Stewart in at the center position, locking down the middle. And the basket by Aldama.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Holland the bucket on the assist from LeVert. And the Pistons lead by 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Stewart. From the arc. And another three from Memphis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. LeVert outside. Pass to Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Look, throughout this entire game, they've done a great job of drawing fouls. And as a result, they got a ton of points from the free throw line. That's keeping them in it.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Aldama. And there's a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Cunningham outside. Cunningham is doubled. Pass to Holland. Now here's LeVert. Knocks down the long J. And the Pistons lead by 6.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Jackson outside. To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
Tough shot. I mean, Cunningham has great size at his position, which really helps him in the paint.
Pass to Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes a first. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duren, he's checked in for Green. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Pistons lead by 4. Pass to LeVert. No good with a layup. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Now Morant. Here's Jackson. He's checked by LeVert. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aldama. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Aldama's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen on Morant. Cunningham passes to Stewart. That one's good for 2. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Williams on the wing. Pass to Morant. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in the game. LeVert outside. Here's Duren. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that. For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
LeVert passes to Cunningham. Duren the screen. Back to LeVert. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his 5th foul.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
Conchar, he's checked in for Williams. Detroit also making some changes. Harris has checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for LeVert. Thompson outside. There's Cunningham with a 3. They get it back. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Jackson the screen. Oh, there's the alley. Thompson with a steal. He takes it in. Duren, the pass to Thompson. Tries again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And Duren, no good on that one.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Caldwell Pope against Robinson. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Robinson finds Harris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Landale. Back to Morant. Jackson the screen. Morant the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Robinson. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. 34 points for Jaren Jackson. Harris outside. They set a pick. And Harris throws it down.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, and man, he's pretty effective.
Pass to Landale. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 9th assist of the game now.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Harris. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Detroit leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Inside. Here's Duren. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Wells. To the middle. Here's Landale. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now Morant. Pass to Jackson.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Here's Harris. From 13, the putback. Pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Morant. Jackson against Duren. Now Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Duren pulls it down. Detroit leading by 5. Thompson left side. Now Robinson. Cunningham with the ball. 19-footer is good.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Morant against Thompson. Owning the post right there.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And they doubled up Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Grabs a rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Morant against Thompson. Jackson. Duren pulls it down. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as much as 10.
You know, when he gets inside, Cade does a great job of using his plus size as a guard. Just forces the defenders to foul him.
So the first one drops. And that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 9-point game here. Memphis has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Oh, what a move! And he lays it in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Detroit leading by 7. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Thompson. Shoots a 3. Duren sinking the follow-up shot.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Memphis calls timeout. They trail by 9. Nine-point game. Left side, Morant. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Down it goes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Morant.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10. And Morant drops them both. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Morant against Cunningham. So we see the Pistons get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out in transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Duren.